Welcome back to School of Civil Engineering. As we have started Microsoft Word tutorial series, and this is its lesson 7, and in this lesson I'm going to show you that how we'll use our design section and also layout section of Microsoft Word. So if you're new here, you can watch our previous video. Already I have completed our that series. And also, if you're a civil engineer, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel and also like our video, share our video, and comment our video for your opinion. So let's start. So first of all, I'll open a Word file, and directly I'll go to here design section. I have first lecture. Actually, I have discussed about that all terms, that how I will use the terms. Then I have used about that terms, how I will use the terms, and now I'm going to discuss about the design sector. So actually there I have three basic elements. Okay, so if I go in next page, suppose here there have some title. Okay, there have some title box where actually we can use, which we can use here. Suppose you want to write some article, so you can use any of its article from here. Okay, so also they have theme, about which types of theme you want to use for your article. So from here you can take from here. Suppose just click here, and from here if you take any of that article, just see here it's have changed according to according to its heading, according to its title. Actually everything will be changed, so you can use that if you write anything here. Okay, sorry. So after that, mainly I'll just show you about something that's 3-page background. Okay, about that 3 topics. So if I delete that, series or 1 page, and from here actually I will show you about page background. Okay, so from here if you see that it's page background, so I will from here I will see you about watermark, how we will give watermarks on our page, then how we'll use page color, change our page color, and also how we'll give the page border. Okay, so first of all I'll come here for watermark. Just click here on watermark, and see here they have some ready-made watermark, but you can change that. This is for confidential, and this is for confidential, and also they have another. This is the disclaimer. So from here actually here just if you simply click here, just see here a background text are here. So if you just write here, just come here, just if you write here, okay, so if you write here it will be above on it. Just see it, if you it will be above on it, but we can change that and we can modify that. Okay, so according to our requirement. So suppose to modify it, just you have to go here. This is custom, and also you can remove that by clicking here, and also custom watermark. So just simply click here and to move it that side. So from here they have no watermarks. If you apply, the watermark will be removed. After that, text watermark. Also you can use picture watermark. So to provide picture watermarks, just from here you have to select a picture and it will be on your text background. So after that, here's the text. From here the style. Okay, text style. So what will be the text style? Confidential or anything from here. So I'll select the confidential, and the font. Okay, and from here just you have to give it the font. This is the font, and actually from here we have to change it. So which text you want to use as your background, just you have to change it from here. So I will just change it from here, like I will give here actually I will just give here, suppose School of Civil Engineering. Okay, so School of Civil Engineering. Then from here you can change also the font. So there are huge amount of font, you can change it from here actually. So then size. Okay, so from here you can also select the size from here, but always use auto. It will customize for the maximum size. Then have from here color. So which color you want to use actually here in your background. So that given color is okay, because it will be the perfect combination with your text background. So they have two options, horizontal or diagonal. So this is the diagonal, and if you use horizontal, your that I mean your that watermark will be in diagonal, I mean in horizontal direction. So I'll use in diagonal, then press apply. Just see here, here is your background watermark. So School of Civil Engineering, here SOC. So like that you can use your watermark actually here. So after that, if you come here, the page color. So from here actually if you just click here, no color will be available here, but you can change your page color. Just see here. So from here, according to your requirement, you can give the page color. Okay, so here you can give your page color, which color you want to give here. So you can give here your page color. Okay, from here you can give your page color actually. So after that we'll just go for page border. So just click here for page border, and from here you can give the page border according to requirement. Okay, so just if you select that, this is none. So here if you select that this is about box. Okay, so just after that click here, just see here, here is your page border. Okay, so just again come here, and from here actually you can give here the color for your page border. Okay, suppose if you give here the green color, and also if you can increase its width, I mean the line width, suppose if you give here like that. Okay, so here, and also apply to whole document, and also you can select here according to requirement, this section only, or this section first page only, this section to wall except first page. So like that you can give the border. So from here actually, and also you can go that option, and from here, okay, so you can use that margin. Okay, top margin, bottom margin, and here you can actually change that according to your requirement. So just press OK. Okay, just see here, here is your page margin. Okay, so in this way just you can use your page border. Now if we go here for layout, so just see here in layout they have some option. This is margin. Okay, so actually what will be your text writing limitation. Okay, suppose here is a box, and just see here, when if we write here, just see here and press enter, your text are starting from that line. Okay, just see here, your text are starting from that line. That means this is your margin level 2. If I go till that side, just see here what happened. Sorry, just now just see here, and in that side this is your page margin. So you can also increase decrease that. So how will you increase decrease that? Just simply click your margin, and from here it's that is selected, so it's showing just see here is the selected one, normal. So it's showing it's taking in every side, top left, top bottom, left right, it's 1 inch. So also you can increase that. Just simply click here, just see here. Okay, so also your line will be increased in that side. Sorry, just see here from that point to that point. In this way you can use your margin, and also you can customize that. From here you can customize that, and you can change your required data actually. Okay, so just press OK. After that, this is they have another option, orientation. Okay, in orientation this is the two option, portrait and landscape. So just seeing that face, yours you have understand that. So if I zoom out that, just see here, this is the format of a portrait, and if you use landscape, just it will be moved like that way. Okay, so from here we'll use that. Now here's the size, here is the I mean your page size. What will be your page size? So simply this is the A4 size, and actually this is the well used size. So from here this is the, you can also change your page size. So from here actually we used the page size as later, but it's good to use your page size before starting your work, because when you'll go for printing, then maximum time your page will be in A4 size. I mean your text will be in A4 size. I mean printing page will be A4 size. So your page will not be messed with that. So after that, here the columns. So actually what is that? What is that? Suppose here is a one line in a page, but if you need that, suppose if you follow some books, they have different types of text column. Okay, so you can also use that. Just simply click here. If you want to create two columns, just see here, there is one column and another column is that side. Okay, so actually if I write here, just if I go in another side, just see here, actually just see here, here is a one column set and here is another column, but you can also do manage it in three columns. So how will you use that? Just simply come here, and this is for three columns. Just see here. So if you finish that, when you will finish that, simply when you will finish that, simply it will start from here. So just see here, it will start from here. So in this way you can manage your columns. After that, this is the break. What is actually the break? They have many options. This is the page break and this is the next page. Okay, so actually suppose you have write here something and you are trying to text in upper page or bottom page. Actually I will show you about that when I will show that how we'll manage a Word file for our thesis writing or for our paper writing. So in this, then I will show you about that. Okay, so actually what is that actually? So if you use that, simply just come here. Okay, simply come here and click here, page break. What is the meaning of page break? Just see that when you have used that point as your page break, the text will go to in next page. I mean here it will give a break. After that it will not write here anything, just you will give a break. So if we go Ctrl Z and just if you just click here and come here, page break, just see here, it's have created a new page. Now here is the most important thing is, suppose here you are writing something, here you are writing something here, it will not move to that page. The element of text of that page will be available in only that page. It will not move in another page. Okay, or suppose you're writing here something. If I show that, suppose if I show that, if you're writing here something, just see here. Okay, it's moving in that page. Okay, it's moving in that page. But when you will use as the next page, okay, there's the page break and here is the next page. I mean when it is the point of page break, but when you will use that option, just suppose that option, okay, when you will write here, actually it will not go to that page. When you will write here, it will not go to that page, it will create a new page. This is actually the page break, and it will be clear to you when you will use that. And actually what is that? It is just simply the value of its movement. Okay, so you can move it like that. So actually that was the total option of our design and layout, and in our next tutorial I will just show that about reference options, and then I will go for ending, and finally I will show that how we'll write a thesis paper, or how we'll get preparation for writing a thesis paper or a journal paper. I mean in which procedure we should start, I mean in which way we'll just format it. So thank you very much. S12, stay connected till next video, and if you think that was helpful for you, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and also like our video, share our video with your friends who record that, and also don't forget to leave a comment. Your own comment inspires us for the next work. So thank you very much.